the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
So now into the box is Raimel Tapia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Lots of sunshine in the forecast, 83 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
And here he is, right on cue, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded softly to the right. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Line to the right side. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And stepping in, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now pitch on the way.
Ball one, don't strike.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two.
2-2.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Brian Hayes digging in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Frazier leads off second with nobody out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. He's falling behind now, 3-1. Colin Moran is on deck. No one out with a runner at second. There's ball four.
Batting third, the first baseman,
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. Previous history with German Marquez, 2 hits in 7 tries. Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
So now it's Brian Reynolds batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And that one yanked just foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
That's a
And a
ball.
good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0 and 2 to work the count back to 3 and 2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Ready with the payoff pitch.
That's outside.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
2 on, 2 out, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Striding in for the Rockies, Josh Fuentes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Josh Fuentes.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Hayes is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That is it. The first base.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Three balls,
Swing
2
and a
strikes.
misses. He was way early on that one. 3 and 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Reynolds comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. First offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Polanco is in his tracks now. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Anthony Alford.
Anthony.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tapia's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to the Pirates catcher.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Another try at 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Stallings stands at first with 1 out. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner goes for second. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Blackman. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bucks go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Now one down with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Hayes backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting up, the pitcher, Tyler Marcotte.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, German Marquez. First pitch on its way. On, he pops it up. Frazier is under it, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now it's the Pirates pitcher, Stephen Brault.
The pitcher, Stephen Brault.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now
and definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. So here's Adam Frazier. He swings and grounds it to short. Story scoops it up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. 0-1, here it comes.
1-1.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make. Now the 2-1. Swing and a line drive.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the
Nice
strikeout
pitch.
or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
That pitch is out.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped up, Fuentes has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Comes set. The 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. He got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Pirates leave them loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. 3 innings in the books, still no score on the show. And now, Raimel Tapia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's
0-1
behind
for count.
0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So one out and nobody aboard. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
The right fielder, number 19, Tyler
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. On, he pops it up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Two and 2. Here it is. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Anthony Alford.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance.
1-2.
I ain't mad at you right there. I understand. He's trying to get the offense going right there. Wasn't able to execute, but nice thought process.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Stepping in next, Jacob Stallings worked a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. Nothing in one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line hard into left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. And there he goes towards second.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Hilliard comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brault.
So here now's the pitcher, Stephen Brault. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a baseman.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Stallings on second. Brault at first. 2 out in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Pirates strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
the first baseman, number 25.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. And now a pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
No one on with one down, and now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Driven nicely into the gap. Through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants three. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted three.
At the plate now, Garrett Hampson. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike two.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off
the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Full count now. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two. I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Runners are at first and third, one away. And this is low, ball 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
In now, Herman Marquez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh and 1 count, the pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. And now in the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that's in there for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Blackmon going back at the track. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Now to bat, Colin Moran. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball match outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Brian Reynolds stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
To the plate now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And now here is Anthony Alford. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Pops this one up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. And he is in there.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered. And I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jordan Sheffield is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. It was a base hit last time up. Comes set with the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin.
Digging in will be Kevin Newman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB now. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning.
No, that's
And
down.
he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Bucks out in front, 4-0.
Hitting off for Colorado, the center fielder, Rimo.
First pitch on its way. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in to Frazier at the bag. On to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Rockies are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in once again is Stephen Brault. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The pitcher, Stephen Brault.
First delivery to him. Strike taken up in the zone. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen,
The batter,
if you can keep that
the
pitch in
second
your back
baseman,
pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there,
Frazier.
usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier. And so
1-0.
take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away.
That's
2
ball
balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Three and one.
3-1.
Key Brian Hayes waits on deck. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
Next up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch.
Counts 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Frazier, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball well outside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. The next 3-2. Rolled slowly to first. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Rockies nothing. Now to the plate, Josh Fuentes, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Josh Fuentes.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Off target here, and it's even at 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alford's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
Next, here is C.J. Cron. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one will bounce into the wall. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Sam Hilliard swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Two out here and a runner at second. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Rockies strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate here is Colin Moran. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. On the run is Tapia. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch, fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Over.
In now, Anthony Alford.
Nope, that's a
A
ball.
ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pirates leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Carson Fulmer's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Carson Fulmer.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
1 and 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Jonathan Daza stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Next to dig in, Raimel Tapia. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch.
Oh, that's it.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 4-0. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story brings it in. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Digging in next, Kevin Newman. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Estevez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Aye.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Brian Goodwin will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Brian Goodwin.
First delivery to him.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Count still full, 3-2. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 4-0. David Bednar comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 51, David Bednar.
set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here it comes on 1-1. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The third baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Josh Fuentes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch.
Ball one.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey,
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal, a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-1 home.
count is 3.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The first baseman, number 25, CJ.
Richard Rodriguez answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Story over at second. Fuentes is over at first with one away. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Number 1.
To the plate now, Garrett Hampson, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run is in as well, as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Chris
attention,
Owings
please.
will come on now and
Now
pinch
running at
run
second
here.
base, number 12, Chris Owings.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score today. The Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Stephen Brault takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They
Mm-hmm.